Hey, what's up guys? My name is Argin and I wanted to show you some of the best Chrome extensions that I use for my Amazon business. So follow along with me as I share my screen and let's go ahead and take a look at some of the Chrome extensions that I like to use. So the first one that you'll notice, so if I search toys, let's go through them one by one. The first one that I like to use, which is not loading on a timely manner, is the DS Domination Quick View. So what this does is it'll get the BSR, the bestseller rank from each category, and then it's just going to give us a short view. So the reason I like it is assuming the BSRs are roughly accurate, not the exact number. I'll go ahead and take a look to see how well that specific keyword is doing or products that I'm researching. And it just gives me a quick view instead of having to click any other extension, so I know, okay, if this is number 2 in toys, it's doing pretty well, and I could base it off of that. So I like that, and it gives me the ASIN. If you have the product to sell, if you're doing RAOA, copy, Control C, go to sell inventory, add a product, and then add that product from there. So it's pretty helpful, and I like to use that. The next one that I have is Unicorn Smasher, and with Unicorn Smasher, it's a free Chrome extension. So is DS Domination, by the way. But this one does the BSR conversion to the estimated sales. So what I found with Unicorn Smasher is it's going to underestimate the sales, as I've mentioned in previous videos. But again, if someone's just starting out, get it just so you can see the numbers, and so you have something to base off your research. So it's always a good investment. And we will close this one. So that's Unicorn Smasher. That's the AMZ one, right? This is DS Domination. This is Alexa ranking. I don't use that for Amazon. This is Ad Blocker, which I also don't use for Amazon. Those are for other sites. Jungle Scout is next. Jungle Scout is much better than Unicorn Smasher in its display and how it looks, and it always loads stuff on all the pages and whatnot. It does not give an accurate BSR to sales ratio, right? So this is going to overestimate the sales. Unicorn Smasher is going to underestimate. So it's another good reason to have both. I think Jungle Scout is $100 for the Chrome extension, and then they have a web app that's a monthly subscription. But if you have both Unicorn Smasher and Jungle Scout, you can kind of see Unicorn Smasher being low and Jungle Scout being high, and kind of get those averages from there, even though they're still not going to be accurate. For a super accurate one, I think, again, I've mentioned this before, AZ Analyzer. They have a great, right here, unit sales per month. And what they do is they have a BSR tracking and they have an add to cart tracking, which essentially means they'll go ahead and add this product to their cart today and then go back and check tomorrow to see how it fluctuated and then do their data based off that. So Jungle Scout or Unicorn Smasher doesn't do that. So that's another good one to have. Stock Stats I love. It's from a friend, Anthony. Shout out, Anthony. What Stock Stats does, it's not working at the moment. Either it's doing one or failed. But what it does is it'll go ahead and pull however many this seller has in stock at FBA. And that's also using the 999 trick. So let's go ahead and use it on this one. Again, the software is not working at the moment, and Anthony, I guess I'm sorry for making the video at this time, but usually it's going to bring out all the sellers and then what they have in stock. So I think they're going to get this fixed. It's probably a bug on their side. That's another one that I love to use for wholesale, RA, even some of my private label competitors. I want to see how many they have in stock and how many I can order and whatnot. So it's a really good tool. And you can do this manually. You can do all this stuff manually, but obviously the extension is the important part. This one is also not for Amazon. It's Friend Remover Pro for Facebook. I highly recommend this one, just because we all have a couple friends that we can remove off Facebook. Keepa. I love Keepa. So Keepa is one of the Chrome extensions that loads on the bottom. Excuse me. That loads on the bottom. So again, if I search, let's search Miriam. I think we've researched this in the past. Or let's look at a private label, toys again. And let's go ahead and find one person Okay, this discovery kit. Keepa's going to load right below the product once Amazon is done loading. This is AMZ Tracker. This is Unicorn Smashers Chrome extension. Keepa's going to load right here. I apologize, it's taking some time. But so now you can track how the BSR has done over the past, right? So if we do over the past year, it starts out with over the past 3 months. And you can see, let's say if we do all, they launched back in 2016. You know, they did a really good launch, and then something happened here. Either people were in and out of stock, you know, whatever was going on there. Prices were fluctuating, and then it just consistently stays low as far as the BSR. Now, I don't know what category this is in, if it's toys or Launchpad or whatever it is. So toys. But what it does is just track that BSR, so you know, hey, is this product a flop? Is it not a flop? It's helpful for private label sellers, and also for, let's say, seasonal products, when to buy, when not to buy. So it's just going to give you that tracking. Very, very helpful for keyword or product research. Helium 10 I have, but honestly I don't know why I haven't used it. Again, for private label sellers who need keywords and whatnot, but I just don't use that service at the moment. Viral Launch, I think, does something very similar to Jungle Scout and to Jungle Scout and Unicorn Smasher, but again, I don't use this as much. Subscribe. I guess I have to be subscribed. Again, I don't use that one that much either. And then the calculator, which is FBA calculator, I have it, but I like to use their Amazon's page, just because I'm used to the feel, and I don't understand the feel of this calculator. So if I click it, come on, buddy, come on. Okay, there. Why is it loading there? Okay, so you have to do product cost. Say it's 5, selling and everything they're filling out. They're pulling all this from the FBA calculator, which is fine. I just don't like this part. I see my margin, but I don't see a percent. This 741 is going to be the same here, right there. But they don't give that percentage. I don't know why they do, like ROI. So I don't like the look. But if you want something quick instead of going back and forth, very helpful. I don't use this that often because it's private label. You know the profit. I don't go back and forth with this, but it's there if you just want like a quick view. So that's my couple however many Chrome extensions that it was, and I hope it's very helpful. If you guys have further questions on each specific app or an app that is lacking, feel free to comment below, and maybe we can talk to some of these guys and see how they can, or how we can help them better their service. So as always, thanks for listening. Thanks